What is FP-I4C and what are the highlights? The FP-I4C is the communication gateway to Industry 4.0 applications for cloud solutions and databases. We will show and explain some of the functions of the FP-I4C. If you want to work with the device, you must have access to it in the first step. To find the FP-I4C in your network, you can use, for example, our HMWin software or also the fixed IP address of the FP-I4C. With the innovative application settings for FP-I4C that can be addressed with a standard internet browser, it takes minimal effort to set up different functions of the FP-I4C. Following are 6 highlights at a glance. To start with, you can set the communication parameters for all physical interfaces as RS-232, RS-485, USB and Ethernet. Also, you can specify the interface to the control device. In the port setting area, you can test the serial connection from the FP-I4C to the PLC and set redirects from Ethernet to other interfaces of the FP-I4C like USB, RS-232 or RS-485. Also, the FP-I4C can be turned into a Modbus TCP server that listens to the specified port, and for each port it can be selected whether a connection with our PLC programming software FP-Win Pro is permitted or not. In addition, address ranges for open ports can be restricted. If you want to log data from your applications, the data logger of the FP-I4C is the perfect fit for this. The FP-I4C can log data from different interfaces simultaneously, which makes it possible to log all important data such as energy or temperature values. In the settings for the data logger, you can enable data logging and configure the CSV log file format in a first step. Under log file settings, you configure the CSV files that contain the data collected from connected devices, and data points can be added for each file. Afterwards, the log files can be downloaded directly from the settings page. If you wish to publish data to or subscribe data from a so-called broker via the lightweight MQTT protocol, you can do this with the FP-I4C. You can publish your PLC data to the broker and subscribe data from other devices. Independently, you can subscribe the PLC data with your mobile phone. The complete MQTT data can be transmitted, encrypted and securely. Clouds like Amazon Web Service, Google Cloud or Microsoft Azure are supporting MQTT. If you like to connect to a SQL database, you can use the SQL client function. This offers you the advantage that you can integrate the data of an application directly and without detours into a database. Several SQL databases are supported by the FP-I4C. These include both local databases such as MySQL and online databases such as Microsoft Azure SQL. The FP-I4C also has an integrated web server to create your own web interface. For this, the software HMWin can be used, which is the same software you use for creating an interface for our HMPanel series. Additionally, HMWin offers the opportunity to use OPC UA server and client to connect the FP-I4C to Industry 4.0 solutions. That's not all, the FP-I4C offers a lot of more functions such as an email client to send emails including attachments of the PLC data, FTP client to send files to your own FTP server, HTTP client which can use the HTTP GET and HTTP POST methods with the so-called cloud server, IEC 6870 settings to configure the communication according to the IEC 6870-5104 standard, and system settings to set up basic things as NTP client, network settings, a router service or a VPN connection for remote control. An additional benefit is connecting directly digital and analog units of the FP0R series. The development is still ongoing to implement even more functions. For further details, visit our Panasonic industry webpage.
Panasonic Industry.